Tunnels make great subjects for photos. You can concentrate on the exit and have these lovely perspective lines pointing you into it. You can stand in the middle and go for a portrait. I'm going to go for that first approach though, because I really like shooting down into the tunnel here. And I'm going to start by just pointing directly down the middle. I've got the exit in the middle of the frame. And I do quite like the perspective of this with all of the lines going up to the middle, so I'm going to take that anyway. However, I think the actual position of the exit can really change the overall look of this picture. So you can just angle the phone and make it appear in any of the corners. And as you explore the shot, something will end up looking better to you. And for me, for this particular scene, I quite like having the exit halfway up the frame, but angled more to the side. That gives me a bit more drama, a bit more interest. I can see the side of the wall here, and I quite like the way that this looks. However, I have noticed this massive difference between light and dark, so it is always worth firing up your brightness control and just experimenting by making it darker or lighter and seeing which looks best to you. For this particular scene, I quite like making it a little bit darker to make it a bit moodier, and I think that shot has got a lot more drama. Right. I've got my shots, let's now review them. For this shot, I've simply positioned the exit right in the middle of the frame, and I quite like the way that these lines, the perspective, draw you into the center of the image. But I do think it could be more interesting by positioning this exit elsewhere on the frame. For this shot, I'm still looking down the tunnel, but I've positioned the exit more to the right-hand side. It's just off center, and I think that gives it more drama and more interest. I can see more of the painting on the side of the wall here. But perhaps it's looking a little bit bright. For this shot, I've positioned the exit towards the right-hand side of the frame so that I can see the painting on the side, and to me it's a more interesting position. But I've used the brightness control to make it deliberately darker than before. It's given it a real moodier, almost dystopian look to this composition. And this, to me, makes it much more interesting, and this is the one that I would post.